Welcome to the Doug Hype Show. We have an awesome show today. Happy Monday. We're going to get these amazing vibes going around the ecosystem, gaming, all this stuff. I love talking to these awesome people. And today we have one of the most handsome, charismatic, charming, bald people that I know. And here he is. Jorge, what's up, buddy?
Yo, GM. We are back. We are live. It's Monday, May 11th, and it's a Doug Hype Show. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this episode or not?
I literally could be asleep right now, and I still could host this show, Jorge. You couldn't stop me. You could put me in a coma, and I would still be like energy off the charts.
I got a text message this morning from my internet provider. They said there was going to be maintenance going on, and I said, I don't care what the hell you do right now. You better make sure that the maintenance is done by the time the show starts. And they were like,
we don't even need internet, Jorge. We could just astral project our aura,
Starlink me in.
Aura link. That I'm starting it right now. I'm writing this down.
This is the Neuralink.
This is my Neuro Aura link. That's what I'm starting. Okay, I wrote that down. Don't steal that. I'm going to copyright it.
Patent it now.
For people who don't know, Jorge, you're the gaming strategist. You've been working with games for a pretty long time. We hung out at GDC, different things. We did some cool content at NFT New York where I got to troll Jesus a lot. That was a lot of fun. And I also got to see your on-camera presence and aura in person where you can just snap your finger and just get right into superhero Jorge mode where you're just like boom, 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 boom. And that was really cool to see because not many people have that powerful personality, Jorge. And I feel like, it also makes it easy for me to pick on you and joke around. I enjoy that a lot.
Dude, I can't believe you brought up NFT NYC. Dude, how many years ago was that? Holy crap. Dude, it was
just yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You're we're working.
Crypto years is a long time.
We had a live event and you had the racing, sims and Jorge Jesus couldn't because you can adjust it and Jesus could barely touch the pedals. I'm do you even have your driver's license? What are you 4?
Well, I just 12 years old? I just never understood how Jesus was a gaming content creator. I play him and I beat him and I'm this is what you do for a living. How did I beat you in a normal game?
His whole thing is that he's just a good guy. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be good at games or have skills. He's just a good guy. You know what I mean? He's a swell chap. That's his brand. I'm just.
I hope the chat is tagging him and making him come to this chat today.
Yeah, let's see if we have some comments here. 4 Block Games is excited for this show. I think your cult of personality is following you around to the show, Jorge. They want to come and see what you're up to. So on the show, I have a bunch of hard-hitting questions. Let's get into it. Jorge, in the world today, we all have opinions. What's your number one take, Jorge?
I just don't understand how the Knicks are still not getting a higher odds right now. Just don't get it. What are the basketball people not watching what's happening right now? I just don't understand what the thought process. Even
the Vegas odds, the Vegas people are not on board.
It's just insane. I'm so tired of it. Man, get with the program.
So you're saying the New York Knicks have gotten to the point in society where people just don't really believe in them. Now they're kind of the underdog.
We're winning by 40, 50 points a game right now. What else do you want us to do? Let's get to the next round. Sure, let's get to the final round. Great, whatever. But to be such an underdog right now is insane.
That the New York people like being underdogs, right? Even though it's a big popular city and stuff, people love being from New York.
Give us our flowers too, man. Give us our flowers. It's our time finally. It's been freaking 50 years. Can I once actually wake up and see the headline be New York's favored to win the championship finally?
I think I'm rooting for him this time. I grew up being an enemy of the Knicks and rooting for Jordan and stuff. But the team's doing great. They are hitting it in crunch time. They're taking the spotlight and running with it. The city loves them. They have destroyed the Philadelphia entire fan base. The Philadelphia fans aren't even showing up to games. They're scared at home.
Dude, did you see how many Knicks? It was MSG 2, MSG 2.0. We almost called it. You just go on I-95 South and you're at our second home.
Dude, if you are from Philadelphia or a Philadelphia sports fan, you should hide and never come out of your cave. Like that is
I
so
would just stay to the Philly
embarrassing.
cheesesteaks. Like just keep using that as your reign. Like don't even say you're a sports town.
Embarrassment, man. Also, the Knicks show you resiliency. They've spent the last 30 years being mediocre, and you never know what could happen. You know what I mean? Hard work, teamwork pays off, and now they're just destroying dudes.
That's what's loyalty. Look at that. I've been so loyal to a team that just sucks for so many years. That's the type of person I am. So in case you wondered how loyal I am.
You're very loyal, but okay, Jorge, we need to transfer into the hot tub. All right. So now
Wait, do I take my shirt off too, or like are we going right into the hot tub?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put on a robe. You can be shirtless if you want to. I've got my robe. Me and Heidi wore this last time. This is the Pixels hot tub, and you work with Solana Gaming, and Pixels is Ronin, but we're all showing what we're doing is we're showing connection between communities and chains, and we're supporting gamers. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna play some YGG games later, but we all can support each other, play the games. And Jorge's, someone kind of cut. Yeah, they cut your head. You need to like.
Who's the production person for the show? Like, can we talk to them? Is it
They
Claude or
just
is it
expected you to be
ChatGPT?
taller. I think they needed you to be like over 6 foot.
Hey Claude, can you make no mistakes in the future and make sure that we have the right settings?
FYI to everyone, Jorge's only 5'5". You
Seriously.
can't. It's like if you can't.
Not
Okay,
the-
here
it's not
we're
even the
gonna
right
we're
skin
the.
color.
This is like this. Okay, this is the super brainiac hot tub. Okay, when you're sitting there in the hot tub, Jorge, and you're thinking about your life, you're thinking about your friends. What's your take right now on business networking and growing your brand? Do you think people are doing it the right way on Twitter, Web3, gaming, or do you think that there's a lack of connection and putting relationship building first?
Oh, totally. I mean, I think like it's very misunderstood what networking means or even like building relationships, especially in the space. I think like the space is so built on biased opinions of like I have my bags and I can't talk to you because you're part of another chain, or hey, we can't work with each other because I'm part of another chain, or I like this chain, or this is where am I holding. It's become like really, really bad, especially now. And like I think like when you look at gaming, it's like even a niche within another niche, which is crypto. And there's inside of this crypto niche, you got gaming, and inside of this niche, you got like more cults or like guilds that only want to work with certain chains because that's what the. And I'm like, man, like that's not how it works. And you look at the finance industry and you look at the banking industry and all these things, and it's like you just never know where you're going to be working or who you're going to be talking to. Like you should always try to figure out and network. And at the end of the day, like we need crypto to win. We don't need the chain to win first. We need crypto to win so we could have a chain battle and say, hey, like, I represent this chain and, all that. But we're still not even there.
All right, we're turning the big brains off. As the thing, Jorge, is that like if you have the power of a brand and a business, like you're a gaming strategist and you do marketing and different things for games and businesses, and also it could change. Like if you associate yourself in like, oh, I'm only with this one brand or this one chain or this one game, what happens if all of a sudden the team changes or something happens and you don't like it? So I think it should be based on like people supporting each other. I've got my Wolves DAO talisman right here from my necklace that Icy gave me at GDC. And the Wolves DAO are a great example of that. And I don't know if I would even be around here in gaming without the Wolves DAO and the support that people give of like putting other people first, helping each other, supporting, especially the live events and like the content creation workshops going on. All the work that Peyton and Sam put into that thing to put that stuff together is crazy, like insane amount of money and work so that other people can benefit from what they're doing. They're really setting up a system for us to flourish in and to be able to take advantage of and make those business connections and relationships. When you approach creating an event or working with a brand, do you think about like your network and like the people around you as being one of the most important things that you bring to the table, right? Because when you work with them, they're plugging into the Jorge network of your friends, your business relationships, right? So if you throw an event or do anything now, that's like an automatic network that you've built in. But I think you've gotten that way from like being a good guy, being professional, building good relationships. Is that like kind of like, do you think a very like one of the top two things that you bring as a marketing person?
Totally. I think you have to know your audience at all times. It's the most important thing. I think it's something actually missed in marketing. When I talk to other marketers and I constantly ask like, who's your audience? And it's like crypto. And I'm like, that's a very large audience. Okay, let's like figure this out. Let's take some baby steps here. And so, I think when you work or you set up an event or anything like that, it's very important to understand who you actually want to come and what is it that you're actually trying to accomplish. I think that there's another aspect to all this is that a lot of people want to do events and all this stuff without having a true understanding what they're trying to accomplish. Let's just say if it's collecting emails, if it's people posting on socials that they're at the event, if it's just networking at the event, like all these little things that you have to like consider to putting together events. It's like, or even networking meetups or whatever that is. The biggest question always gets missed.
Then it's kind of funny because I woke up this morning, Jorge. I'm gonna switch back to my fur coat now. I'm getting out of my Pixels robe, and I thought about this because like over the past 2 years, I've made so many great friends, and people are so nice and generous and kind of their time to come on the show and be excited to come. And part of the reason I like create the show is because we have these great events and conferences where we hang out with each other and we vibe, we make content, we do all this stuff, and it's super exciting. Then we go back home and it often just goes like flattens out. And there's like, where's the excitement and the fun and the connection? And where are my friends at? Like, what are they up to? So I'm like, oh, how do we keep that going? How do we keep the community, the energy, those great connections going? So like every day, I know you're making content, you're doing podcasts. Well, how do you think about that of like keeping the energy going? Do you do it? From my perspective, it's like you're putting energy into everything you do. You put enthusiasm and passion in it. But like, how do you see that we can go forward and keep that energy going of like the nucleus of like the awesome aura we have around like the really hardcore gaming community here?
I mean, first of all, I think like the first thing is that you have to like know your purpose, right? And it's like one of those things where like, how many people like how many times do you go to your friends or family members and you tell them what you do for a living? And it's like, yeah, I play video games for a living. Like I work with video games. I help market video games. Like that is just like the fucking coolest badass line you could ever tell your friends or anything like that. Hey, I work in the video game industry. I play video games. I stream with my friends. We're here yapping currently right now on a Monday at 2 p.m. with friends just talking about gaming. Like, I think that you have to understand what you do, why you're doing it, who you're doing it for. And so I think once you figure that out, then I think like the next step is like, how much effort, how much do you want this? Like, how bad do you want this? Right. I think if you have the Kobe, the Jordan, the LeBron, that mentality, right? The job's never done, right? I think like you will very much have a different understanding every day to showing up to work and realizing that work now becomes something that's just a lot more fun or a lot more interesting, or there is something to work that becomes levels. And you say, okay, how do I get to level 10? How do I win this thing? What is winning the championship look like? And then how do I win the championship year after year to stay at the top? And I think like when you start realizing or thinking about like this analogy of sports, if you want, you know what you bring to the table every day. You know that you have to show up every day and you can't have a bad day.
Let's go, KG. It's funny because so like I just launched a gaming guild and I'm like trying to promote my friends and not myself, but I just want to mention that it's really fun because like right now I just went around to check to make sure my links were working for the show and trying to listen to you at the same time. We're multitasking here, Jorge, right? It's what we do. And people are in my guild posting links and posting pictures of you on the show right now live. Like they're enjoying, they're sharing. And when I see people supporting each other, I feel so good because it makes me want to go and support you more and then my other friends more and go and put the effort into doing it, because that good naturedness of like that high value that you put in people and the things around you that you care enough to support, that is what a real brand is. Like having that high value feeling of a brand, where it's like if I work with a Jorge, if I work with this certain person, a certain brand, it's going to bring me high value high value in experiences, people, networks. And that's what I'm always preaching all the time, is to go super high value, right? So like we have the Pixels hot tub below us right now. Heidi was on Friday. She's so cool and amazing. I'm like screenshotting us, sending it to her so she laughs and goes like, oh my God, you're in the hot tub. And then the reason we have this because they threw a hot tub party at GDC 2 years ago, right? Where that's where the robe comes from. And
I didn't get to make it to that hot tub party, man.
I was there for a brief second and I got the robe and everything, but I was like, how can we recreate that on the show? And I joked with her, hey, let's do a show where we like stream from a hot tub. And she's like, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, not a real hot tub, a virtual hot tub, right? Because it's just a fun idea that you guys had at Pixels. And so now with you, Jorge, when we've done fun content together, you're full of action. It's like, I feel like you're ready to punch someone right through the camera, right? So when you come on the show, I'm like, and you're like, oh, I'm a big fan of what the Knicks are doing right now. I'm like, okay, now I know who Jorge is. I've got the energy. I've got the thing. If I work with you or I'm around you or your friend, whether it's business or personal, like I have a feeling of who you are, what you love. And that makes it so easy to be your friend and support you and root for you and want you to do well, as opposed to you just being a guy that I'm competing with. And that's the real answer when people say, what do you do for your living, for your job? I'm like, it's that. Like how it's really brand building and relationship building, but like that is a thing. We need I think we need like a cooler names for it, or a farming, I guess, whatever. But that's what I preach to people every day. And it's easy when like, you know, the charts are going super great because it makes people really pumped. But are you, like you said, Kobe and MJ, are you doing it every day, no matter what happens around you? Because you are the source of the success, not those other things around you.
I think that's it right there, you know. And I think it's again, what's your plan? What's the game plan? I ask this to like a lot of my friends and everything like that. Hey, you know, new quarter, new year, you know, new month, whatever it is. And it's like, what are you trying to accomplish this month? And what are you trying to do? And look, I think we live in a space that is super, super volatile and it moves really, really fast. But there's nothing like having a plan. I think it's the most important thing. And if you don't know what that plan is, I would highly suggest, especially with ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, all this AI tools that we have now, like to sit down and like take 10 minutes of your time and say, okay, like, what are we going to do in May? What are we going to do next month? What is the next quarter? And who do we want to meet? Who are the people that you've been dying to meet as well? Like, I think there should always be a list of your top 10 people that you want to meet and talk to, interact with, send a DM. Like, my God, like it's so easy to send a DM nowadays. Like, it's never been this easy. Like, look, I'll tell you guys, like, I'm a 15-year commercial investment banker. I remember when I was 17 years old working in the banking industry, and my boss dropped me off at one side of the street on the commercial street and said, hey man, it's 7 a.m. I will pick you up at 3:30 on the other side of the street. And I need you to collect as many business cards as possible and hit up as many stores as possible. Talk about like cold calling, like true cold calling, to the day where we are today, where you could probably automate some messages, go on Twitter, LinkedIn, and just send the DMs and set up a Calendly real fast. Like, it's changed. It's so much easier. So like, do it. Just figure out how to do it, but make sure you do it. Execution is the thing that like very much missed right now.
Dude, this is like the aura farming segment of the show, and I was going to go into hard hitting like questions, and you just kind of like went into it. You went into like giving some like major alpha of like execution things to do. So now we're gonna flip over into the hard hitting question segment. Give us one moment. Doody do 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 doody do do do. Here we are. We're back in the regular
hair now,
segment. So. Yeah, your hair. Well, I know you want the hair. There's the hair. Okay, there you go. Okay. So you already kind of got, Jorge, you're a smart guy because you already got to some of these questions I was going to ask you, but this is the segment of the show now where I put on a timer for 12 seconds. And if you have to talk to a person, say it's your grandma or someone off the street, what should they be doing with AI right now? You have 12 seconds to be as specific as you want, but you have to tell somebody, this is what you should be doing with AI right now to improve your business or your life. Ready, set, go.
Go download this on your phone right now. Grab the app, grab ChatGPT, grab Claude. All of them are free. Go on there and just talk to it. Hit the voice note. Don't even type. Don't even text. Don't do anything.
Just done. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. So you think people just need to get used to AI? They just need to like get in there, start asking questions, get like comfortable with it.
Any new tech that's ever come out, it's just getting used to it, right? Remember when like phones came out with like, hey, tap to pay, and they were like, first it was like, hey, NFC. People didn't know what the fuck they were saying, and now it's all to the point where it says, hey, can you tap your phone on the machine? Like that's how easy it is now, right? Same thing with AI. It's just people needing to understand what they're going to be doing or saying to it.
Okay, so you kind of talked about this a little bit already, but my next question is going to be, and it's fun too, because like these questions I often ask for myself, because I always feel like, hey, I can learn and get better every second of the day. I can learn something, you know. What is like 2 or 3 recommendations you have for somebody like say right now in gaming or whatever? Like what are like steps they can actually take? I know you mentioned like, you know, DMing people, do whatever. What are 2 or 3 steps people could take right now to grow their brand as a creator or as a builder?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Just go to ChatGPT or an AI, build a plan, ask it to build a plan for you. But the biggest thing is just executing on it. Hit the record button. You've been wanting to get behind the camera, just hit the record button. I could tell you the first 5 times of hitting the record button are really tough. But by the 30th time, it's a fucking walk in the breeze. It's like turning on a car. It's like taking a shower. That it gets to the point where you're just like, am I even, oh shit, I'm live. Hold on, you know, like let's do this, right? And I think it's just that, like getting the process of, hey, pouring that cup of coffee, but that routine, get in the routine. Routines are so important, especially in crypto. I can't tell you, man, this is a space that like just doesn't sleep. If you don't have a routine, you will fail.
You know, I like to use these analogies, and we're going to go and we're going to get this energy. You've got like the Kobe Jordan energy right now where you're like, hit the free throws, go in the gym. Shad just posted a clip yesterday where he said when he was in college, Sharif Abdul-Rahim was on LSU, who ended up being like a big NBA star. And he said he would follow him around and copy everything he did. And Sharif would go around and hit like 500 shots every day in the gym after practice. When no one was around, no one even knew what he was doing, right? So Shaq started doing all this extra work. And then he turned into one of the best centers of all time. He had unstoppable moves, right? Because of that work he put in. It's not just the stuff you see here on the internet. And so now we're going to go into full vibe modes.
Taxi!
We're here.
Take me to the garden and hit the music.
I got ready. I can't hear you.
Hustling hard, we show no fear, no shortcuts.
Was this Method Man and Dougie Fresh?
Bro, do you feel the vibes right now? My God. Imagine being in New York City right now as a diehard Knicks fan.
It couldn't get any better. New York City's full of amazing people, wonderful personalities. And in New York, I threw a big production there in an event with your early world photographer. Like, I love New York. It's a great place. I'm not from there. I always thought it was just like this dirty city that was not that great. Bro, New York is fantastic. So much culture and people. The people are interesting and vibrant and just like living their life 100% all the time. Like, it's just exciting to be around, Jorge.
Yeah. You know, there's like another take to all this, by the way. It's like, look, we talked a lot about like, you know, executing and all that stuff. It's also the environment. I highly suggest people that like try a New York City, a Miami, a Dubai. I've been in all 3 of those, and I could tell you, man, the inspiration, the environment, the people you meet, the just aura that there is of being in these cities is like nothing else. And if you're in this space, if you're trying to grow, if you're trying to be better, like all this stuff, you gotta go to where money is. I'll tell you that, where money lives. There's a reason New York and Connecticut were called the Gold Coast. It's the Gold Coast of America. And I'm telling you right now, it is an unreal of like, fuck you money. But being around that and seeing how people get to that top is something that like truly inspires you, but also at the same time says, okay, what do I need to do? What's my plan? And how many and what time period I want to accomplish this?
It's funny because like I've been around a lot of CEOs and founders and you know, in the Web 2 world, like often when you meet somebody from a large corporation or company that's a CEO, You might have a stigma of what you would think they're like, but within my experience, it's people that they put relationships first. They get to know you. They ask you, hey, where are you from? They really want to get you to know who you are, because their job is to decide whether they want to work with you, whether they can trust you, whether they want within their circle of influence. And they really care about that so much because all their decisions are so important for an entire company, right? And so I think we need to shift our thinking into like positive CEO mode. You know what I mean? Like business is a positive thing, helping people, connecting people, supporting people is a positive thing. And I got the energy from New York City, and I got to tell you, that energy is not everywhere. Miami, LA, and those places are really great. I've lived in LA before. New York had that energy to it where I fell in love with it so much, where I was like, I could be around these people all the time. And it's such a great place. So it's really cool that you have this connection to New York. The Knicks are doing super great right now, talking about sports. So let's also flip into full-on gaming mode, and let's play some Giga Chad Bat Home Run Derby, because also, hey, the Yankees just got swept by my Brewers, which is also fun that I get to mention now. The Yankees are doing great, but the Brewers just swept them. The Miz just threw like the best pitching first inning of all time. Baseball is going right now. I feel like the Yankees could make it to the World Series this year. Maybe they'll play the Brewers. I don't know.
Yeah, Yankees need to first. I think the Yankees need to watch the show and get a little bit of motivation and figure out what their purpose is too. Because
are you a Yankees fan or a Mets fan?
Oh, I'm a Yankees fan. I mean, I don't know how much I want to say I'm a Yankees fan right now because I'm so pissed off at them right now. But yeah,
because they just got their butt kicked, but it's fine. It's okay. They'll come back. They're doing great in the American League. They might make it to the World Series, but it would be fun to have a Brewers-Yankees World Series. Let's go into full-on gaming mode now, and I'm going to share my screen so we can see some GCBs. Where do you go, GCB? Where are you at? All right, hold on. I have to reload it. There it is.
Should we do a commercial in the meantime? Guys, everybody, make sure you hit the follow. Follow Doug Hype. Make sure you give him a like, comment, share this with your friends, your grandmother, your aunt, your ex-girlfriend. I don't care who it is. Share it with. This is the alpha. This is the motivation you needed today. On a Monday. Who does this on a Monday? Only Doug Hype.
That's true. It's funny because I spent all weekend after my big guild launch. I was just gaming hardcore all weekend. You know what I mean? I wanted to be one of the people. We got to be doing the things. Got to feel the culture. We got to be part of it, and we're gonna do that right now, Jorge, by playing some Giga Chad Bat, and we can just play free mode. You just signed up. Use my link. There's also a premium mode where you can put some stuff on the line and you can go through the shop and you can buy, some balls and stuff, but we'll just do free mode from now. And we'll do a 1v1. Each of us gets 5 at bats, and we'll try to see who can get the most runs. Maybe you can get a home run, and we'll see.
All right, but am I playing against you?
Well, we're going to do it one at a time. So I'll share my screen and go first, and then you can share your screen and go.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just going to do 5 at bats. See how many runs I can score, and I'm going to try to hit. Here's the pitch. Get out of here! Oh, it's a little leaker through the infield. All right, we got 1 run there, Jorge. We shot that past your third baseman, and also on this game you can boost. So you got your 9 cards. You can collect your card here, and boom! I just boosted 110% of my score. So these coins you see here, Jorge, you can turn them in to get more balls to hit in free mode. In premium mode, you get the points and you can turn them into YGG points.
Dude, this game's actually pretty cool right now, and I already got a home run.
Oh, sweet. Oh no! It's up! It's up! It's out of here, baby! I hit it into the pool, baby. Shamu just caught that ball. 5,000 points, bro. 5 runs. Yeah, you're doing some practicing over there. All I gotta do is time your hit and make sure you don't strike out. Oh no, I just lost my points. Sad. But we still count the 4 runs in this contest. So I've got 5 runs so far, Jorge. Look at this pitcher. Right down there. Get in the corner. Drop. Okay, dropped in. We got guys going home. We got a double. We got two runs there. So now we're up to 7 runs. All right. Let's try this again. I got out again. Jorge, I don't know what it is, but you're stealing my aura right now. I'm crashing out.
I'm ready. I'm ready so that when it's my turn, they're like, damn, this guy's the true gamer here.
Boom! It's up!
Ooh.
It's up! It's gonna hit the wall. It's gonna hit the wall.
That's gonna hit the wall.
Round it, round it. Come on, wheels. Come on, wheels. Make it home. Make it home. Be a man. Run over the catcher. Safe. He's safe, Jorge. Your catcher just got trucked.
Yeah, why'd you leave a man on second, man? Come on.
I know he should have gone to third at least, but hey, sometimes these base runners, they don't know what they're doing.
Man.
So what is that? That's now 9, 10 runs. I think I have one more at bat. Oh, geez. I keep losing my points. It's a rough day for me. I was killing it yesterday, or the last show, though. When I played with Heidi, I got all like plus 150s and 300s. All right, here it is. The last at bat.
This is it. Make it count, man.
Let's see if we can hit another dinger.
9th inning.
There. All right, drop it. Round the bases. Go home from third. Come on, go. Dude, they're afraid of your gun in left field. What is that? 12 runs I just got, I think? Yeah. Let's count that up. 12 runs for Doug. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Did pretty well. Okay, you can now you're allowed. You can share your screen now. Here in the little share button.
I think.
I probably did, but dude, I hit a freaking homer. I hit that dinger to left field, pulled it right in there. I was pretty proud of myself. The timing on these hits, you got to feel out the pitches, the timing right when it's at the perfect spot. Here we go. All right. This is Jorge's turn now. Let's see what he can do.
Oof. Hope everybody's watching. Ready? Watch this. My boy Aaron Judge is at the bat. Look at that guy. He's just pure muscle. Ooh, nice little strike. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay on my.
The chat says you got no chance. Oh, he dropped it in. All right, you got to run. You got to run. So we're up to 1. That's all right. Yeah, boost that. Get some extra points or collect it. Whatever you want to do. It's gonna risk it for the biscuit. There you go.
I needed a home run.
Oh, it's A in the chat. Good happy Monday morning. Bordo Saka shutout from freaking Japan's up in here.
Ready? Hold on. Ready? This is it.
He's floating down the line.
Oh, come on. That's gotta be.
We're going home. Throw him out. Throw him at home. Throw him out. All right, they got a double. Rigged. He was afraid to test my cannon in left field.
Dude, that has to be rigged. That was gone.
You got. What are we at? All right, 3 runs now? You got 3 runs. You need a lot more runs.
Ready?
There you go. Got some extra points.
All right, ready? Here we go. I got this. This is going like.
Oh, yes! Get him out! You're out! No runs for you, sir. Bro, my second baseman's got a cannon on him. All right, dude, you're going to have to summon the power of Aaron Judge here.
Ooh.
Oh, strike. Yeah, dude, don't strike out, bro. My guy's got some heat. Oh, there you go. Oh! Dude, you hit it right to freaking Otis Nixon in the outfield there.
Bro, what is happening right now? I hit a home run before this.
All right, you got to breathe. You got to just be the ball. See ball, hit ball. Oh, you're early. You're very early on these. Your little timing's a little bit off. Ooh, okay, you're a little bit late. You poked it in there. What are you up to? 4 runs now? Oh boy, you need 8 more runs.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me get some.
Oh, we got triple S, but we're just counting runs right now, though. And you need to hit a couple. You need to hit like I think you have what? 2 at bats left.
Hold on. Ready? Hold on.
You need a home run in both at bats.
This is it right here.
Oh!
This is it right here.
Oh, he's out! You're out of there, sucker!
No way.
Jorge, have you been even practicing?
This
You've
is
been
insane.
taking BP?
Oh my!
Oh, dribbler to first base. Oh wow!
Is there a way you could edit this from the live stream and just like put the parts where I hit the home run?
The parts where I hit a home run over your part. All right, let's get some more practice in.
Jesus.
All right, you know what, Jorge? Because
You know
you're
what it
new,
is, bro?
because you're new, well, let's give you 2 extra at bats to try to catch up. Because it's like, I'm a veteran of this game. All right, let's get
Hey
2
man,
more
hey
at
man.
bats.
You know what
You
it
can
is?
get.
These guys are playing just like the New York Yankees.
They
This
are.
is
That's
it.
what I was gonna say. This is just like the Yankees this week. It's like
It's
exactly.
like watching the Yankees in real life right now. Like such
Well,
a
you
great
got a hit.
team.
You're up to 5 runs. You only need 7 more runs. Can you get 7 runs in 1 at bat? Someone tell me in the chat.
All right, here we go. If I don't get it on here, I'll turn it off.
Throw him out. Throw him out. Wow.
He said, no way.
Dude, that was like Nolan Arenado left at the freaking third.
Bro, can I challenge that?
No, there's no challenges in this game. Uh-oh. He smoked it to the gap.
Can Aaron Boone like get up and like say something? Jesus.
I know. You wish you had like an ability to challenge it and just go out there and get your manager all fired up.
I'm getting better though, at least.
Yeah, you're improving. Oh, you got out there.
I think I spoke too soon.
The real thing
right.
is that like just knowing that you just swing, you got to hit it right as it's coming over the plate. So you got to swing right before it gets to the plate.
All right, here we go. Ready?
And each pitch is a little different. And that was a ball too, I think. That was because they do throw you out. See, that was outside the zone.
They know I'm getting better.
There you go. You made some hard contact on that.
That
looked like it was about 103 miles an hour coming off the bat.
Man,
you got some firepower. We got it. We got to get Jorge to hit a home run. Let's try a couple more swings and see if we can get it. Also, sometimes you can get a vibe bat, which gives you a boost, but it happens randomly. Your bat glows. There you go. Oh boy.
Nah, man, this is great.
Like track.
I think that they know we're on a live stream, so they know that like they're like, you know what?
You're like the king of doubles right now, Jorge.
It's like that Buffalo Wild Wings commercial where like they've turned the sprinkler on when he's like running through the field. Oh, that was it? I lost?
You lost all your points. You keep on getting wrecked from the cards.
All right, this is my last at bat because you know what?
All right, here we go.
Like,
You got warning track power, Jorge.
The sun is in my eyes. The sun is in my eyes. So.
Well, at least you look cool while you're doing it. All right, let's bring it. Let's bring it up. See Jorge's. We got to see that strong chin of Jorge right now, that handsomeness and the baldness.
Man, guys, I'm usually a lot better. We'll edit it. We'll put the part where I only hit.
We'll put the part where I hit a home run on top of your thing.
If there's any Clippers watching this, Clippers, make sure when you clip it correctly, or else you ain't getting paid.
You guys clip it so Jorge looks good. He's handsome. He has his bald head. Yeah. Also, and then just invoice him. Just send him an invoice.
Yeah. Make sure like it looks like I got no wrinkles or anything like.
No wrinkles. It looks good.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, skincare is like big, man. Like, you know how many men don't do skincare, especially in our industry, and like they're on behind the camera all the time.
It's beautiful skin. The Colorado.
Like, I don't get it. Like it's all about like, we talked all about executing and all this stuff, but you also got to keep your body healthy and you got to keep your like face, skin, everything moisturized and all that stuff. Like
Jorge is metrosexual coming from New York City. You have all the important Riz alpha.
Man, you don't understand the morning and night routine that I got just to like,
keep this keep this on.
People, when I tell people I'm 29, they're like, holy shit, you're 29. And I'm like, no, I'm really 39. And then they're like, what?
Whoa, bro. Well, it's been a real fun show with you, Jorge. I'll tell you that. And, we're going to have some closing messages to the people out there, the things they need to hear. Okay. If somebody's a content creator right now and their content's not getting traction, what's your advice to them? What do you think are 2 things they could do right now to improve their content game?
What's their face routine, morning routine, and night routine? Give me what creams you're using, and I'll tell you what's wrong with your whole content game. But on a dead serious, I think look, I think it's today's day in space with ChatGPT and all this stuff. Like, throw your transcript into ChatGPT, find the keywords, do some research, find the viral hooks, find what people are saying and why people are watching it. Go look at the top 10 YouTube videos, get that transcript, plug it into your AI. Find out what you can say, what you can do. Like, it's so easy right now to become, like a prominent, let's just say in social media with the right hooks, with the right wording. And now with ChatGPT too, man, you can make images, videos, all this stuff. Editing is getting so much easier. Just take the time. I think that people are just way too lazy and think that AI is going to do it all for them. It's not. You have to use AI to really help you, but you have to put the time and effort into AI to train it to help you with what you're building.
I know you talked about reaching out, DMing people and all that stuff. I think that's something that's very overlooked. Do you put extra effort into like checking up on people, sending DMs, keeping relationships alive, like just having conversations with people, even when it's not about business?
Yeah, I think I'll say this. I think maybe I'm probably like the worst friend you could ever have. And in the sense of keeping up with like conversations and stuff like that. And I'll say like, unfortunately, like if there's a fault to me is that I am a very much Kobe Jordan, like Mamba mentality that I just want, if you're not going to help me or I'm going to help you, like keep each other at our toes and like staying to the top, like it's hard for me to associate because my job is really fucking tough. I run marketing in probably the toughest sector of all of it, right? Gaming is dead has been something that like been said so many times. So my like mentality, my focus, all of that has to be on point to be able to navigate, the LARPs, navigate like the shit talking, navigate like being able to be on shows and push forward, still at the same time perform at 10x or 100x. And so for me, it's like, hey, I need to make sure that circle of friends that I have is like, hey, how are we pushing each other? Hey, what are we doing to get better? All that. And so for me, it's like hard to, let's just say, keep up with the daily, like the yap. But I will say I also have a team behind me that does help me with the certain things of communicating and talking and like making sure all our partners are right and all that stuff. But I think it's just, there is a fault to, or you're good and your bads. And I think that's one of the bads that I have of like not being able to keep up with the relationship sometimes.
Well, that's good that you're admitting you could improve at something. But what I'm hearing from you really is that like you try to keep up with the people that are going to keep you sharp and keep you alpha mode and keep you whatever, right? The Kobe Mamba mentality of like, I'm a killer. I'm going to go in there and I need to be at top level. So you want to surround yourself with people like that. So this is a great thing for people to think about. If you want to be really good at what you do and you want people to appreciate you and you want people to think about you when they need this or when they want to go to this resource, you've got to be out there kicking butt and doing it, or else they're not going to see you as a high value person or a high value situation. So you got to be out there doing it and killing it. And even if it's not getting the traction you want or not getting like the financial rewards that you want, but if you keep doing it, people will recognize and respect you. And it'll start to happen. They'll start to want to be part of what you're doing and bring you in if you work that hard. But you do have to do that first.
Crypto has done a really terrible job at like making people rich overnight. And I think everybody thinks it's that easy to become rich overnight. But in reality, you could become rich real quick overnight and you could probably lose it within like seconds of that time you spent. And so it's like figuring out how to stay to the top, how to maintain your wealth, how to maintain wealth and still be able to grow. Man, those are like just the toughest things to do in crypto. It's why we see people leave crypto. It's why we see people like coming in and out of crypto. It's all of this. So I think it's just, man, like, again, back to basics 101.
So we've got KG in the chat, who's a great part of the gaming community and on gaming teams and stuff like that here.
KG, what's up?
Yeah, I'm always giving him a hard time. And so it's everybody, all the people in the comments. Fort Block Games. Fort Block Games is here. They say Philly fans not showing up to games is better for everyone, though. That's actually probably true. That might be true.
Between Boston and Philly fans, like those two are like just so toxic people. Like,
dude, I tell you, I used to hate the Yankees fans and the New York fans, but I've come to realize that is not the problem at all. It's not. You're right. The Boston fans can be a bit. The Philly fans are just ridiculous. You can't even go to a Philly sporting event without them just ruining your day the whole time.
Bro, I went to the Yankees Red Sox game and I had a freaking Italian sub, and I was in the stands and I was like, this doesn't taste good. That, like, I said I didn't say it out loud. I didn't like scream it because I'm in Boston. And the guy like in front of me turned around and he goes, "Why don't you fucking go back to the Bronx?" And I was like, bro, all I said was the Italian sub wasn't that great. Like, and I will go back to the Bronx. That's where the real Italian subs are. So yeah, trust me.
What a great rivalry though that's going on in the East Coast there. I do love that. I grew up in Wisconsin, so the Packer Bears rivalry, Chicago and Wisconsin is right on the border there. We're just like at each other's throats nonstop. Like about anything you do, they're just going at you. So I do love and appreciate that. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Jorge. We're trying to get off Monday with some good energy, a good start. And also, I just love reconnecting with my friends, seeing how you're doing, seeing your smiles, seeing what your aura, your energy. And for me, I was really looking forward to this. Whenever I'm doing anything, any kind of project or whatever, I'm always like, man, I want to connect with Jorge, see what he thinks, see what he's doing, get inside his bald head, that beautiful brain that you surround with, that beautiful baldness of right here, gloriness that you have, just that chrome shiny dome. Thanks everybody for watching the show. Should
we rip a pack before we get off or no?
Yeah, we should rip a pack.
I got collector crypt loaded up. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, I'll share my screen. Since you're watching the chat, ask the chat, what do they want to do? Should we do the $50 pack or should we do the $25 pack?
Whoa.
What do they think? What are they saying? We might just do the $50 pack. What do you think?
Bro, that's crazy.
I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky.
All right, let's go, baby. We're going max. All right, here we go. I'm sending you my aura right now.
All right, because of the luck, we're gonna swing this. 2022.
Ooh.
PSA 10. All right, now I'm shaking. Here we go. Oh, it's uncommon. Yes. Bro.
Ooh.
Oh, Serena. Oh my God. That's a rip. Thank you. See, I told you I was feeling good, man. I was feeling good.
Wow. Did you just make a 40% profit on this?
Bro, just on today's Doug Hype stream. This is why you just got to come on these streams and
bro, and sure value $90. You just almost got 100% gains on this rip.
That's it. That's why you got to come on the Hype show, man.
Dude, this is crazy. I had no idea you're just gonna be here busting open packs,
dude,
and 2xing your investment. Dude, that's crazy. Insured value $90, bro. What we got in the comments? Oh, dude, KG says go big or go home. He says go large and in charge. That's super cool.
Go big or go home. You know what? I respect what KG said. You know what? Hold on. Let me set this buyback. This we're gonna end it with this one. Fine. You know what? We're gonna go big.
Oh no!
Here we go.
You're going even bigger.
Watch a rip.
Way.
Here we go. Just because KG said something, and hold on. If you know what? If KG is wrong on this rip, we need to find KG. We need to figure something out. We got to go one-on-one on that blocks or something. Here we go. Ready? KG, I hope you were watching. I don't even know where he's chatting. I can't even see him. But here we go. He said, "Go big or go home." I'm going big or I'm going home. It's either right here. 2021 PSA 10.
We got 10. Oh,
common. All right.
Oof.
But it was okay. We can still get a good card. We did get a good card. All right. We still got a good card.
All right. Not too bad.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a good card. It's okay.
You didn't crash and burn. You didn't crash and burn.
Didn't crash or burn. Still ripped a cool card. Ripped 2 cool cards on stream on the Doug Hype Show. Make sure you give them a follow. Till next time. KG, we're looking for you.
Crazy, man. Yeah, dude. As we close out the show, Jorge comes on. He starts ripping crazy ultra high level packs. He makes some gains. This is just nuts, man. We're doing everything on the show. Pokemon packs.
You name it.
Community.
You name it. We actually should have done a sports pack, actually. You know what? You want to do a sports pack, actually?
Since we were talking so much sports. Now. We're talking sports.
Hold on. I think we should have done a sports pack, but here we go. Ready? Sports pack coming because we're talking sports. We should have done this from the get-go. Only in Collector Grip 2023. It's basketball. PSA 10.
Here we
You
go.
know your basketball?
Oh,
Oh my God.
epic.
Holy shit.
What?
Oh my God.
We got a
Wembanyama.
Victor?
Hey,
No
man.
way.
Dude.
No way.
$100 fucking pack. We just
What?
ripped live on stream. Hey, you might get an elbow to the face, but you know what? Holy shit.
Dude, Jorge just showed up and said, bam, spinning elbow, 500G. Right now. Dude, 513. You just 5X on the show, Jorge. That's live. That's crazy.
Victor Wembanyama. The guy got freaking a technical foul yesterday, got ejected from the game, but they said today he's coming back. And you know what? He came back live on today's show on the Doug Hype Show. We just 5X. That's how easy it is. Guys, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Forget
Bro,
the meme coin.
you just made like $600 on the show today.
Yeah, what are we going to do now?
Dude,
Where's
that's
KG
that's
at?
what
Like,
happens.
KG was
This is
fucking a
like
big
the
game,
luck that
like-
you have is from coming on the show, Jorge. This should be every day. You come on the show, you rip packs, you just make bank. That's crazy, dude.
I'm definitely going to clip that and put that as a post today. What a,
So, yeah,
what
we
a,
need
what a
explosions
freaking
and
card,
crazy
bro.
stuff. Flip the hell out of this. We're doing all the fun things. This is so fun, so much fun, Jorge. We got to get on to the next things, but it was so fun having you on the show today. It was so much surprises, ripping packs, hanging out in the hot tub, going bald, all the things. What is your party message to all the people out there on this Manic Monday?
Execute. It's so easy. Just don't be afraid. Hit the record button. You know, Google it, look it up. I don't know. I don't care. Just hit the send button, hit the DM. Just don't be afraid. Just get over it. Like, what's the worst that could happen is somebody saying no. And like, man, rejection is part of this whole journey. Like, there's never life is not easy. It's not simple. There's no manual. There's no playbook. But rejection is part of the journey.
Yeah, you should actually expect to get rejected 9 out of 10 times and just let it happen, baby. Let the bullets bounce off you. You're Teflon, you're invincible. Go out in the world, kick some butt, take names, chew some bubble gum. But we'll see you next time on the Doug Hype Show. Thanks so much for Jorge from Solana Gang coming on the show. And boom! Well, that was fun.